Hi, Mark Kemp with Acoustic Guitar here. I'm here with Jason at Ovation Guitars, and you guys have pretty much relaunched the whole Ovation line here, right?
Well, you know what? It's not so much a rebirth or a reimagination. It's honestly just doing more of what we've always done, which is pushing forward but honoring where we come from and exploring new territories. And, it's all about the sound, shape, and style, and we're having a good time.
Awesome. Well, we were just talking earlier before we turned the camera on about the unconventional. Ovation is kind of an innovator in that area. Among the first to start experimenting with putting the sound hole in different places. And now, if you look over NAMM, you see it everywhere now. But so, kind of explain a little bit of the reasoning behind that. You were talking about it earlier.
Right. Well, our founder, Charlie Kaman, he was an engineer, obviously. But he was an amazing guitar player, did a lot of jazz work. In fact, in his early days, he came at a crossroads of, do I play with Tommy Dorsey? He was offered a gig with Tommy Dorsey or pursue engineering, and he pursued engineering, and it worked out really well for him and us because we got these great instruments out of it. But the basic theory that he came across in the 70s with the Adamas line was, with an acoustic guitar, a lot of the kinetic energy, a lot of the tone comes from the top vibration and creating this diaphragmatic relationship. And he got to looking at the top saying, well, if you're really trying to get top movement, why would you perforate the top in its most, moving center?
Right.
Why don't you just take the same area of the sound hole, move it out to portions of the top that don't vibrate enough, that are more restricted, and allow it to pump a lot more? And what he found was, it actually happened. Sound came out the sides, and you were able to increase a lot of volume, tighten up the bass, and mitigate feedback at the same time. And I can explain it all day long, but until you actually hear it. And I mean, it gets loud, you can thump it, but it also gets very sweet. So the theory was correct, and that's how the Adamas was born, and it's a sound that we've been known for many decades now, and we're continuing forward with it. This is a gloss top carbon fiber twill in what we call trans crimson. It's got a cocobolo binding, maple fiber purfling. This is cocobolo and flame maple, ebony, matching cocobolo top or head cap.
You kind of can't deny the aesthetic value of the whole thing.
That's right, and it's a signature look for us. At Ovation, it really is about sound, but it's also about the shape or the form of the instrument, looking, expressive on stage. It's about the substance. It's materials mastery, really. We use any material that we believe will tailor the sound to what our ears and what our consumers' ears want to play. And it's also about the soul. There really is no magic machine that you push a button and out comes an Ovation. These are laborious. Look at the hand craftsmanship here. This is beautiful stuff. These are real instruments, and it's a passion that we have, and we're having a great time doing it.
So now, these are your limited editions, and these are...
This is brand new for us.
These are the brand new ones.
Yes, we started this aesthetic last summer with the LT60. It was a limited run. There's only about 25 of them made. And now we've taken it and turned it into a product line. And this is, again, the New Hartford Artist. And what we're doing, again, is exploring not only sound, but aesthetics and harmony and balance with materials, style. Because we think that your sound needs to be striking both, your sound, but also your aesthetics and your style on stage. And so we got a few things that we really like about this. We got inset rosette. You've got our Ovation logo in abalone, but you also kind of see a nice little ebony shadow. Carved headstock, so it pays homage to where we come from, but it's just moving it forward in a more streamlined design. Same thing here at the 12th fret. Rosewood shadow in there, all about the detail. Mahogany binding in rosette with abalone. And the sound here, again, with the X bracing pattern that we've done, working with this AAA Sitka stop, we've got now a new level of complexity that you're not used to in an Ovation guitar, but it still has all the projection and balance that you're used to from our brand and our instruments. So this is a new sound, it's a new style, it's a new look, and we're really, really excited about it.
So, Jason, I was playing one yesterday, and what I was really marveling at was just how easy an Ovation is to play. To talk about that a little bit, about the neck shape and about about what is and the action. What is it about these guitars that make them so easy to play?
Yeah, for many years we were called the electric guitar players acoustic, and it wasn't necessarily the electric guitar players acoustic. It was more about the fluidity, the feel, and just the effortless playing that a lot of electric guitars offer you that you don't get out of an acoustic guitar. Ultimately we believe that it's the music that matters, and when you're on stage or you're by your couch, you don't want to fight your instrument. You just want to sit down and you're that 5-minute rock star after a long day, or whether you're a professional player who wants to play. It's about the ease of play, and so we get hands around these things. We make them quick. We've got kind of this is an asymmetrical neck shape. It's got enough shoulder there, so it does feel like an acoustic guitar, but you feel like you're just gliding around it. It lets your fingers get in and out really easily, but you don't feel like it's too thin, so you don't get caught up here. It's just enough meat, you know what I mean? But again, it's the mobility, because it's all about the playing experience for us.
So, it's a great first instrument.
Yeah, we love it, again, at all levels of the Ovation line, the first thing you're going to notice when you pick it up is the sound quality, the clarity, the balance, but also just that it's effortless, it's easy, and you're able to just go. And that's the whole idea.
Okay, Jason, thanks so much.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you, guys.